Hey Superman fans, it's Tim here, and today I'm going to do a review for Superman Unchained issue number 2. So basically what happens in this issue is Superman is once again searching for the satellites, and he's also running into more of the government problems. I tend to see that this is more like Superman Unchained. They're really bringing it into America and the government trying to take down Superman, and they really test the powers to the limits, especially in the beginning of the issue where he has to take down a building in Dubai, and it works out pretty well because he pulls an Aquaman move and builds like a hurricane of water and saves all the people. But they're really testing his limits, and not just his limits of his strength, but also his brain power, and it's really interesting to see what Superman can really do. But then you run into the government, and the government's been, spying on Superman for a while, and the government's built these tanks that can shoot this sort of laser that kind of blocks like the light vacuums of it basically builds a black hole which Superman won't get any of his powers from. So it's basically kind of like creating kryptonite without it being kryptonite because he's blocking the sun basically. But anyway, the government thinks Superman's going to attack General Lane when obviously he doesn't, and they shoot the lasers at him. Superman's about to get beaten down to his knees when Wraith comes up and says, "That's enough, this is my job." And I don't know if I'm saying his name right, guys. His name's Wraith. He's just like the radioactive guy, and he spelled it like W-R-A-I-T-H. And he comes up. That's basically where the comic ends. Superman, he's fighting the government with General Lane, and the government's secret person, Wraith, comes out of the ground and says, "That's enough, I'll take this." So Superman's bleeding, and basically that's where the issue ends. But we don't know what happens after that. I guess we'll see issue number 3. But after that, guys, we get to see more like in Dubai, we get to see Lex Luthor, and basically this is what happened with Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor is in prison still, and he basically built a suit of armor, sort of like Iron Man did, and he kind of knocks himself out because he knows that if he's ever going to try to escape, they're going to knock him out with gas. But what he did, he put the suit of armor on automatic. So basically, Lex Luthor is in the suit of armor, and the armor is going on automatic, and he's attacking. And basically, Lex Luthor says it's time to save the world, when really he's not saving the world at all. So it's pretty interesting, guys. This is basically how I see Superman Unchained. It's a great Superman comic. They really stretch his limits. We get to see some Lex Luthor background story type thing, because we don't really get to see Lex Luthor as the main villain yet. We get to see some more of the government type style, and it's really getting into like Lex Luthor, the politics and everything. And I really like that touch on Superman because we haven't seen that enough in the New 52. So I'm really enjoying this comic. I can't wait to pick up issue 3. I can't wait to see more of Wraith and more of the government and more of Lex Luthor, guys. But I want to hear your thoughts. What are your thoughts, Superman Unchained? Do you like the whole government style? Do you like how they're stretching his limits to the max? And I love it, guys. And I want to hear your thoughts over the comment down below. Also, subscribe to my channel for latest comic book news, guys. I give this comic a 9 out of 10. Yes, a 9 out of 10. Just well deserves it. So I want to hear your thoughts, and I'll see you later. Peace out.